What are your impressions of today's conference?
My impressions of today's conference are that there are a lot of issues in reproductive rights that involve science, technology, ethics, law, and religion. And for as many issues as there are that many different views. But I think the common theme that came out of this conference is that women want the right to make those decisions on their own.
So this is really, as one of the speakers said, it's about choice, but it's also about equality.
It is very much about choice. And I think one of the points that we should bring across here is no one at this conference is advocating that any woman take any position or engage in any medical procedure or practice, but rather that every woman, as a human being, be entitled to make decisions about her own body and her own medical care.
And to have equal access to care and not be discriminated against because of their ethnicity or their socioeconomic.
That's a huge issue because while we do talk about choice and women having rights, if a woman is poor or of a lower economic status, they really don't have the ability to exercise that right.
What did you think of the speakers today?
I was overwhelmed by the quality of the speakers. Personally, I have never attended a conference where I thought the level of speakers matched our conference today. They were exciting, they were energized, they have phenomenal knowledge of their topics, and I think they were interesting and conveyed the information in a way that pumped up the audience and got everyone excited about the issues.
And everybody was excited to hear Dr. Sarah Weddington, who is a living legend.
She is indeed a living legend, and I think when we saw her talk, we all understood why. Not just for the decision that she won in the Supreme Court, but as an individual, she is a stellar leader and role model for young, not just for young women, but for all young lawyers.
And she is still showing leadership after 40 years after arguing that decision. She is as much a leader as she was then.
I would agree. She is a leader. She inspires people to leadership roles. She certainly didn't just argue that case. She pursued a career in politics, in academics. She's an author. She is, as you say, a living legend.
Do you come out of this conference more optimistic about the future of some of the issues that were discussed here today?
I do come out of the conference more optimistic because I believe that when we engage in conversation, we find that we have more similarities than dissimilarities. And I do believe there is ground for compromise and for success.